Hey guys, it's Bryan and Jeff here with BlazeBite. We're at Romans 4 in Madison off of Hubbard Road.
Yeah, Eric invited us today. He said if you've been to Madison and you haven't been to Romans, you haven't tried wings yet. So I'm excited about it.
Yeah, I hear they do wings differently than everybody else.
I heard their medium sauce is amazing, so I hope we order that.
Let's go check it out. Come on.
Hey guys, it's Jeff here. I have Eric as our guest.
Woo.
And we have Bryan with us as well.
How's it going?
We're at Romans and we're about to try some wings. Bryan, do you want to go through some of the flavors we ordered?
I'm excited. These look a little different than some of the other wing sauces we've had. So first off, we've got garlic parm here. That's going to be our mild sauce. Then they have their own house medium sauce here. So we're going to give that a try. And then the last one, which I think Eric's a little nervous about, is the tropical habanero. And I don't know.
Smells tropical.
Looks a little worried.
Smells tropical.
Yeah.
You're not a big fan of spicy
Don't like
wings,
spice
right?
at all. This
Okay.
is my area right here.
Yeah.
Right here.
He stays in the lower
Yeah,
half of
maybe
the,
this.
Popcorn?
Yeah, this is not my game right here.
All right, Bryan, let's pass out over some wings.
All right, go
Give
ahead
it
and
to our
pick your
guest
poison.
first.
Garlic parm. Go ahead and pick your poison. The first thing I noticed is it's definitely got like a chunky coating on it, like just chunks of garlic and parm.
I'd say it looks chunky on the cheese, but maybe light on the sauce.
Yeah, it doesn't
We'll make it.
feel real buttery or anything. All right, well, cheers to BlazeBite here.
Cheers.
Cheers. Think it.
These are smoking. Look how hot they are.
They're still really hot.
Yeah.
Extremely hot.
Yeah.
I
And
can,
not
I can
spicy
taste
hot.
a lot. I can taste a lot of Parmesan. I don't taste as much garlic as I
I
was
agree.
expecting.
I feel like this was Parmesan cheese dumped on a hot wing.
Yeah, yeah. I
There's
don't,
no sauce here.
yeah, I agree with you. It's a little bit.
Now I do like the crisp.
Right.
I will say I like crispy. Now I was told we couldn't order extra crispy, even though I like extra crispy. This is not bad.
I heard you like them burnt, not even extra
Correct.
crispy.
Yeah, burnt. Soup spoons. Yeah, I like them burnt. These aren't bad.
They are large.
You can hear the crunch, so there is crisp there.
I agree. Very big though. Even this big one was still crispy.
Did Bryan explain the whole rating system to you?
No.
All right. So, thanks to my brother-in-law, Kevin Papish, we had to start keeping score on these beautiful scorecards. What we do is we give it a size from 1 to 10.
Okay.
Flavor of the sauce, 1 through 10. Crispiness, 1 through 10. And heat level, 1 through 10.
Okay.
And what I mean by that, it's not how much you like the flavor. If you think it's hot, you might give it a 10, but you might not like hot.
Got it. I understand.
All right, cool. All right.
But your overall is what you think of it.
Okay.
Just overall. That doesn't matter what you put on the left. You just pick your overall.
Heat level is in like I melted my fingertips when I first grabbed that, or
Heat.
Yeah, it's spicy now, not temperature hot.
Okay.
Because those were probably a 10 as far as heat. Burn my mouth heat.
Are you cheating?
no, I was just trying to gauge here. I'm trying to think. I'm taking my own biases off of it, like what I prefer versus overall. Brian's the last one to finish. I have learned that Bryan does not do well with speed.
Bryan is always
Making
the last one to
decisions
finish.
under pressure, not good.
Speed's not always a good thing. That's
It
my
is my
life.
book. I win. Winner.
First to finish.
Winner.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Cool. All right.
Oh, well, see, this is starting to show. Okay.
Bryan, why don't you go first?
All right. I gave it an 8.8. That was a very large wing that I got. So size-wise, I think it was an 8.8. Flavor, I think we were missing a little bit of the garlic. I don't know if I'd order that sauce again. Not that garlic parm is my favorite, but I feel like we were missing a little bit something there. So I gave it a 4.0 for sauce. However, the crispiness, even for the large wing I had, you could hear it crunch. I felt like it was really just a really good crispiness. So I gave it An 8, excuse me. And then heat level, there was absolutely no spice to that. I give it a 1. I would say, so 5 is our average, okay? I would give it a slightly above average garlic parm wing. I give it a 5.1. And that was really not necessarily the sauce. It was more because of the size and the crispiness were higher up in the rating. So overall, I gave it a little better. The sauce I felt was below average, but the overall, that wing was slightly above average.
Excellent.
Eric, go ahead.
All right. I share the same sentiments. I think size-wise, I gave it an 8.2. I think it's a good size wing. The sauce, I like Parmesan cheese. I like garlic. It was light, but pretty good taste of the cheese. I gave it a 5.1 on the flavor, slightly above average for me. Crispiness, I like crispy wings. I gauged it on how I think it could have been. I gave it a 7.1 on crispy. And I had a drumette, which not my favorite, but it was pretty crispy. Heat, 0. If there was a 0, I would put 0. Not hot at all.
But 1 is the lowest.
One's is lowest. I had to go with 1.
All right, so exact same thing you guys said, so I'm not going to repeat too much. The size, I think your guys' was a little bit bigger.
Huh. Well, okay.
Just a little bit. The flavor, I love garlic when I get garlic parm, and I didn't feel like there was very much garlic, so that's why I gave it 3.2 on the flavor. But the crispiness was above average. I like that. I'm excited to try some of the other wing flavors. There was no heat like you mentioned, so I give it a 4.9. I think the flavor wasn't great, but it was just below. You went just above average. I said it's just below average at a 4.9.
Still 0.2. That's pretty close, Kevin Papish. Eat that.
So with that, let's do a cheers.
Oh yeah, cheers. I already cheers myself. Sorry, cheers.
Cheers.
Bryan likes to go with everybody's.
We need a fry to cleanse our palate.
Yes, I think. All right, so we got 2 different fries here. What did they call these?
Are we the brew fries? Are we
Brew
allowed to do
fries.
seasoned fries? Is that going
That might throw off your next taste. You gotta go straight potato.
We'll do those afterwards.
Sweet potato, lightly salted,
Lightly salted.
extra schlong.
Sophomore cumin. Let it cleanse your palate.
All right, what flavor do we have next?
Next up, we've got medium. Wow, look at these. This thing's heavy.
Yeah.
This thing's heavy.
Me, I'm gonna go for a flat this time.
Okay.
Oh, I
He's
found
gonna
a
rate
big
that
one.
one large. I think his is finally bigger.
Oh yeah, mine's definitely bigger than yours.
Cheers.
Wow, that has a lot of flavor.
That's actually a good buffalo.
Told you it was different. It's not just butter and cayenne sauce.
This is definitely a good buffalo sauce. I'm not disappointed. I think everyone here, we were at the bar earlier asking them what flavors they liked, and I think everyone said that we have to try the medium buffalo, which I was kind of nervous about because it's just...
Everybody has a buffalo
Yeah.
sauce. Like, there's nothing unique about it, but this one's unique.
Yeah, this one tastes really, really good.
I like it.
This is one of my favorites of all time. Since I was a kid.
I like this sauce.
I'm surprised. Like, I feel like that's probably the top of your spice range.
That is tapping out. I mean, that is.
I mean,
we're reaching.
probably a little borderline.
On my
spicy.
chart, that's red.
Yeah,
That's
that's
not yellow, green. That's
almost
red.
borderline spicy.
Yeah. This one's got me
almost too
nervous.
spicy to eat, right?
I'm already sweating.
Yeah.
I know it's coming. I was hoping we had a little more time.
Man, I like the sauce.
Definitely on the high end of my smell.
It definitely smells hotter than the tropical habanero.
That's all, guys. It's just gonna ruin you. You can tell already.
That's so good.
Told you.
I really, really enjoyed that sauce.
BT.
Ready?
Ready?
Ready? Boom.
Wow.
Oh, wow. We're pretty close on that one. Eric, do you want to go first?
Sure, I'll go first. This is my favorite wing from my youth. They had one in Eastlake and Concord, which I frequented a lot. So size, same size. I don't think they get any bigger or smaller for me. The sauce is a 10. This is my favorite sauce, so I may be a little bit biased, but I think it is the best wing sauce out there. Crispiness was a 6. The flat was significantly soggier than I would like, but I think it's still good overall for a wing. And the heat level is a 6 for me. It's got me tingling, and the brows are sweating.
All right.
That could be nerves.
It's got you tingling.
Yeah, it's got me tingling.
Little tingle.
Could be nerves.
All right, I'm going to go next. My size was big. I gave it an 8.1. It was a really big wing. The flavor, one of the best medium sauces I've ever had. So medium's not my favorite, but it still gets an 8 because I think it was a great sauce. Crispiness, I don't know if it was because it was so large or if it was soaked in some of the barbecue. That was a little below average. I would say that's a 4.6. Maybe we could have used it a little more burnt, a little more crispy. Overall, the heat level I would say is 3.9. I would say it's just under average when it comes to tolerableness. So I gave it a 7.8 altogether.
Well, I wasn't far off. I was a 7.9. Size, I gave a 7. It was a little bit smaller than yours, Jeff. But I think that's also why it was a little bit crispier, possibly. I think the longer they sit to, the less crispy they get. So I gave it a flavor as a 7.9, and the heat level was just slightly over average, 5.7.
Perfect.
But I really liked that hot sauce. Or medium sauce. That was good.
I loved it. You guys ready? Let's cleanse our palate.
Cleanse our palate.
I think it's been a phone call. You guys feel free to start without me?
Do you want to see if they have a glass of milk for you?
No, I'll be all right. There's a milkshake place right across the way.
What's the name of it?
Karen's Holiday.
Is that where we're going afterwards?
That's where I'm going in about 20 minutes.
Cheers.
Oh,
Cheers.
what I have a feeling that sweet smelling thing in front of me.
It doesn't. This smells way hotter than that.
All right.
People say they look smaller.
They do actually.
That batch looks smaller.
I agree.
Oh, I'm raw.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's sticky hot.
I'm gonna take this one. Oh, that is sticky. This is what we call glazy. We call these glazed
glaze?
sauces because they're almost like
I'm gonna get one
like
from
syrupy.
the bottom.
Oh,
It
yeah,
looks
let's
like
get
it's
lit.
got a lot of glaze.
Oh man.
It smells like it's not going to be hot.
So this reminds me of, remember when we did the Vern Burn?
Oh yeah.
Where it didn't look hot, it didn't smell hot, but then you ate it and I'm choking.
Is anyone else worried that I only have a little bit of water?
No. Cheers.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Second from the top.
So the initial taste is sweet.
It is.
Honey.
Now you get a creeper.
It starts to hit.
It's starting to creep.
I almost took a second bite because I couldn't taste the heat. It's not bad.
No.
It's hit the back of my throat.
I don't think it's bad yet.
Ooh, but it still tastes sweet.
Ooh, I got the heat. I got the heat.
It still tastes sweet though. You don't taste
Yeah.
heat.
I think it's that you get trapped in the glaze or something. That's different though. I'm not used to
I'll take another bite.
all the glazy sauces we've had. We've never had a glazy hot sauce. I don't think we've had a glazy hot one. This is second from the top as far as heat level.
It's not that hot though.
I
It's
agree.
not unbearable.
I agree.
Give it a second. No,
It's
it's
a
not
good
bad.
I'm still waiting for it.
I'm going to say something here. That's not much hotter than that.
I agree, actually. I agree with you.
Maybe I must have hit a
This
pepper
tastes
or
like-
something. 'Cause
Too much, like if you were to over black pepper something. This has a better pepper taste. This you taste a sweet. The heat's only there in the back of your tongue. I don't taste hot.
So I didn't get the tingly on my tongue with this. I got a little bit of a tingle
Yeah. I mean, it's not.
with the tropical habanero.
I don't think it's much hotter than that.
Yeah.
So are we converting you to hot wing person?
No. This is where I hang out. This is right where. Oh wait, wait a second. I now have lip burning.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's the tingle creeps. It's not even the heat level. It's the
Yeah, it's
tingle
not.
that's creeping.
This napkin is now damaged.
Damaged goods. I think we got extra ones.
Here, do you want me to grab you
Yeah,
one with
it's
my
coming.
fingers?
Oh, thanks.
sorry.
Yeah, good job. Yeah, I got a mouth tingle now. And
Yeah?
a slight ear tingle right here. There's a slight tingle going on in the sinuses. Yeah. Hiccups are coming soon.
At least you're not choking like I was.
No, I'm good.
So you're doing okay.
All right, you guys ready to rate this one?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it's done yet. I think it's still working. You don't rush
Well,
it.
then you better. Last time we had a burn like this, Bryan made me eat a second one instead of rating, and then we rated afterwards.
That was rough.
And then he's choking and dying
That
over
was
there.
rough. That was rough.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Wow, we're right on.
See? Oh, Bryan, well, he likes that stuff.
I like the sweet and spicy. That's like right
Okay.
up my alley. So.
All right, well, I'll go first since you guys each got a turn. The size on that one was the smallest one I had, so I only gave it a 5.2. It was just above an average size wing. So I think that's what hurt my score the biggest on that one. If I grabbed a bigger one, it probably would be higher. I thought the flavor was good. I really like a sweet, spicy wing, so I gave the flavor a 6.8. The crispiness, this one was a little bit crispier than the last one. I think it's because it was smaller, and I gave it a 5.2. The heat level, I gave it a 6.6. I thought that had a lot of kick. It was definitely above average. And overall rating was a 6.9.
I'll go. I agree. I think smaller size, crispier wing. I put this flavor at a 6. I feel like it lacked the habanero portion, but it was sweet. I still like the flavor better than average. Crispy, obviously, was smaller. Mine was crispy. It was a 7. The heat level for me was a 7.1. I don't like to venture much higher than 5.5. 7.1 for the heat, and it's still working on me.
I thought you said you didn't taste the habanero.
I don't taste heat. I just get a burn. There's no like flavor to the honey.
I agree. I didn't taste the heat.
I didn't taste the pepper.
I just felt a tingle.
I tasted no pepper in there, just honey.
Yeah, I agree with you. I started at a 7, but then I just, as it was lingering, because at first I'm like, oh, it's not really that hot. I actually jumped up to 7.7 towards the end there, just because it was lingering still. So I give it a 7.7 overall. I would say just average size wing. It wasn't very big, the one I had, but the flavor was a 7. I gave it a 7.9 for crispy, and heat level 6.6. So I think we're all around the same as far as that goes.
Awesome, cool. Well, audience, Eric, first, thank you for joining
Oh,
us.
it's my
Maybe a
pleasure.
little help.
Yeah, thank you. It was a blast. I'm glad you guys took my advice and had to try this place.
Yeah, it was definitely a good place. Again, we're at
Romans?
Romans
4, the
in
original.
Madison, right?
Yes, off of Hubbard Road, right by the lake.
Correct.
And thank you for watching us. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do that. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter. Anything else?
Cheers to BlazeBite.
Cheers.
Thanks, guys.